Hey guys, Work here, welcome back to the bench, and welcome back to another Teardown Tuesday, the weekly short showing you how to tear down your pistol, rifle, or shotgun. In this week's Teardown Tuesday, we're going to be covering Bushingless 1911s. In this case, we've got a Rock Island Armory, and for this particular firearm, this is a 10mm bull barrel. First things first, as always, drop the mag, verify the chamber is empty, and from there we can get going. Next, you need to locate your takedown tool. Now these should come with them, but a takedown tool can also be made with a heavy-duty paper clip, bending the end to a 90-degree angle and letting it come down about 3/16 of an inch. So the first thing we need to do is we need to pull back on the slide, exposing the guide rod. Then we need to take our tool, and if you can see that small hole right up by the slide, we're going to end up putting the end of our takedown tool right in that little hole, and then slowly releasing the slide. Once the slide stops on the tool, we're going to slide the tool around to the front, and we can push our slide forward, and essentially what that's doing is that's keeping our spring compressed. We can now line up our witness mark with our slide release, and from the other side, press on our slide release here, and if your witness mark is lined up properly, it should come right out. With our slide release and barrel lock pin pulled out, we should be able to pull the barrel directly off the front. We can sit the frame aside, and from there work on the barrel and slide assembly. Pull the recoil spring all the way back and out, sit it aside, and as for the barrel, we can take this camming lug here, sit it forward, and slide the barrel out the front of the slide. From this point, you can do whatever cleaning is necessary. Assembly is the opposite of the steps. Place the barrel back in through the front of the slide, pushing it all the way back until it locks in place. Take the camming lug, press it up and back a little. Then we're going to take our guide rod assembly. Make note of the shape of this rear washer because the barrel is going to sit right down where my thumb is. We're going to insert the guide rod assembly, making sure that the barrel is sitting in that groove. We're going to push the guide rod assembly back up against the barrel. We're going to pull our camming lug forward slightly, like this, so that we can see it. Then we're going to take our frame. We're going to slide the frame back on the firearm as such, and as you're coming forward, you should be able to see straight through here as the camming lug on the barrel lines up with the holes in the frame. From here, we can flip it back over to the other side. We can insert the lock pin and slide stop combo. Inserting from this side, we can push it down, and once we get that through the frame and the lug on the barrel, we can pull the slide back, line up the witness mark, and press the rest of the way in. Now, here's a little bit of a trick. You do need to keep this entire thing upside down. If you tip it down like this, the guide rod assembly is going to fall down and it's going to get stuck in here, and it's going to keep you from being able to pull the slide back to line up the witness mark. So, keeping it slightly slanted upside down, we're going to pull back on it. If it gets hung up, give it a small tap, and that should get everything back down towards the barrel so that you can line up your witness mark. From here, you can see that I've got my witness mark lined up with the slide catch, and depressing the small pin here, compress the slide catch directly back in until it clicks. Now I'm going to pull back on the slide again, compressing the recoil spring, and when you do that, the tool should drop. From there, sit the tool aside, making sure to keep track of it, release the slide assembly, and you're finished. Again, make sure the barrel is clear, do a function check, insert a magazine, and you're good to go. And that's how you pull apart a Bushingless 1911. That's it for this time, guys. Remember, if you liked the video or found it useful, go ahead and subscribe down below. If there's any other Teardown Tuesdays that you would like to see, go ahead and write that in the comments, and until next time, do your research, get informed, and get to work.